say, Peach McIntyre, you're petty. And I will agree, I am petty. But let's also remember, Peach McIntyre is a kind, generous woman. She's paying her husband's child support for a mistake that he made many years ago before she ever came into his life. You see, unfortunately, my husband was neglected by his mother, Sophia Underwood, as a child, and his mother was not watching him. So he started to have sexual relations at the tender age of just 11 years old. And when he was about 13, 14 years old, I don't know, I wasn't there, he ended up having sexual relations with a girl who was 12 years old in the 5th grade.
Let's go a little bit deeper. Why are we not talking about the fact that your husband impregnated an 11, 12, or 13-year-old? We're a little hazy on the details of baby girl's age, but we definitely know she was in elementary school.
Allegedly.
No. Gregory is 38 and I'm finna be 37. So please quit putting it out like that. That man is a... No, he's not. He won't do no shit like that.
Now, they ended up using a condom.
Yes, we did have on a condom.
But that condom, pop!
At the time, Gregory had bad nails and fucked around and probably put a hole in.
And there came a baby.
But his dick was big.
Now, although sometimes children are conceived through mistakes, their lives are never mistakes. All lives matter. Everybody walking this earth has a purpose, a gorgeous purpose. That's actually the name of my daughter, Gorgeous Purpose. All right. So there's so many valuable lessons to be learned. Make sure you talk to your children, especially your sons. Keep in mind that I am a mom of 8 boys. Please let your sons know that if they go out into the world and do it good, a condom could possibly pop.
At the time, Gregory had bad nails and fucked around and probably put a hole in.
And they can end up conceiving a child with a woman who they never wanted to conceive a child with.
I tell y'all, Greg held my baby one time. Other than that, Greg didn't look at my baby.
With a woman that they never even wanted people to know that they had sex with.
My baby could be sitting right there next to him. I'd be like, go over there and ask your daddy. He'll get up, he'll walk away from her and everything and all the stuff like that. It was like something we couldn't pressure him to do, like it's to be a father to her.
And once that child is conceived, the woman has the right to keep that baby or get rid of that baby.
He wanted a little of this Alabama ass. I gave it to him and we fucked up and got the baby.
And even if you don't want her to, you will have to pay up. She will want every single cent, no matter how long it takes.
Pay that whole $7,000 something for your husband. Pay it for him. That could be his Christmas gift.
There are some women in the world who don't care about waiting until you're 37, 47, 60 fucking 9. They are waiting for that day when they get every single cent because you had a good time and a condom popped. Pop!
At the time, Gregory had bad nails and fucked around and probably put a hole in.
So, please, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you talk to your children. Talk to your children about the real world. Start having these conversations with your children when they're young. I'm talking about 5 years old. Let them know how the world works. They could end up starting having sex at 11 or 12 and get pregnant at 12 in the 5th grade.
we definitely know she was in elementary school.
Hypothetically. And let your sons know in advance that when they grow up and actually fall in love and have babies with the woman that they actually love, ooh, it will naturally be different. They will want to hug those babies, hold those babies, and grow old with those babies. But those baby mamas, oh boy, they are going to be upset and they will hate your other children and your wife.
When I tell y'all, Greg held my baby one time.
This is Greg cutting gorgeous purposes umbilical cord.
Other than that, Greg didn't look at my baby.
This is my husband, Greg, looking at our daughter, gorgeous purpose, who was created in love.
My baby could be sitting right there next to him.
Here's my only daughter with her father, Greg, my husband, right next to her.
I be like, go over there and ask your daddy. He'll get up, he'll walk away from her and everything and all the stuff like that.
And here is my only daughter, gorgeous purpose, going to a daddy-daughter dance with my husband, her father, Greg.
It was like something we couldn't pressure him to do, like it's to be a father to her.
Oh, trust me, I know. You see, I pressured my husband, Greg, when he was not my husband. He was just my baby daddy, to go to Alabama to get your daughter and be a father.
He went and bought all the kids that came over that day, his brother kids, ice cream and all the stuff like that. So I was like, so my baby would come back crying, and I'm like, why he ain't got no ice cream? He said he ain't had no more money.
Meanwhile, when I pressured him to bring your daughter that you got pregnant with at 12 and the 5th grade from Alabama to Tampa for the summer, oh, we had money. I had money. I made sure she had a good time. Oh, yeah, baby.
So he ended up going in his pocket, throwing the money on the ground. I said, I'm not picking it up. So I bought my baby her ice cream and everything.
This is what happens when you have mistake babies. And remember, Peach McINTYRE is the reason this picture even exists. And Peach McINTYRE paid for that hairdo.
How my daughter told me you had the whole car smelling like fish. When you came and picked her up to go take her to get her hair done from somebody at the shop she knew.
Talk to your sons. Talk to your daughters. Let them know about the real world. And be honest with them. Let them know that their daddies simply don't give a fuck. It's not the wife. It's not the wife's responsibility. And it's not the wife's fault. Be honest with your children.
Put a hole in it, but his dick was big.